It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Being hype, I'm the best in the pocket, don't matter if it's trap or it's drill. I switched the style to appeal, but that do not change how I feel. Domino effect, one hit, now the choppers on deck. 4-4, like I joined the quartet. Lil Uzi hanging out the Corvette. 2Ks, nigga, fuck a badge, coming out the jungle with the Thundercat. What they selling, yo, for the money bags. This a full course, y'all cut the class. Run the ride like Dame Dash, cut him off the hook, no baby bash. This a red dot, playing laser tag. Bullet, what's your name? That's a game attack. Fully polished, nigga, fill the wallet with the cheese on me. That's an enchilada. We can split the pie like a fresh potato. Presidential, I'm the new Obama. Simply immaculate, switching the cabinet. I never sit on the activist money. Get flipped like it's calculus. Industry catalyst. All of my wins are unanimous. I got checks coming 23. We ain't even near. Role model, no Vita gear. I got your favorite rapper in the Frigidaire. Couple years from a millionaire. No mentor, no consigliere. Guaranteed every time you see me with a pretty woman like Richard Gere. When I'm out in the street, I'm on toes like a ballerina. Moves dirty like Serafina. Black woman, no coffee creamer. Plot person like Stanley Steamer. Got moves like William Regal. Him boys come right with the feature. Hey, show me the spot on Peacock. Oh.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry. Your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope y'all doing well out there this evening. So, we got to talk about this Ice Spice situation, man. This shit crazy as hell. So apparently Ice Spice was out in LA. She was at McDonald's with her friend, whoever this friend is. I don't know who she is. Of course I wouldn't. But they were having a meal to themselves, and apparently Ice Spice was confronted by a so-called fan as they presented her online. But it didn't take very long for things to get a little bit heated, right? So they have surveillance footage of this situation. I will play it. If it needs to be taken out, I'll take it out. But they're eating food. This girl comes in, walks right up to the table, like no guesswork, no looking around, no, oh, I just happened to be in the area, and oh my God, it's Ice Spice. It wasn't none of that. Homegirl walked into the spot, walked right up to the table, and confronted the situation, right? And it seems like she tried to play like she was interested in being cool at first and all this stuff, but things went left pretty fast. She was being weird. And she hauled off on Ice Spice, you know what I'm saying? Which further lets you know she came in on bullshit, because if you walk up to a celebrity, you compliment them, or you want to shake ass, as she said, y'all want to shake some ass? Ice Spice like, no, you could go shake some ass, go do your thing. And then y'all get into a back and forth and you decide to swing on the person. You were calculating exactly what you needed to do in order to swing on that person. You made a whole scene. You did a whole thing. Your objective when you walked into the spot was to swing on her, right? Now, I know there's going to be some people out there that's going to be like, well, what the hell is Ice Spice doing sitting in McDonald's? Why is she eating it in the first place? I don't give a fuck what she's eating. You know what I'm saying? Because she could have been in McDonald's. She could have been in Applebee's. She could have been in Chili Baby Back Ribs. She could have been in goddamn Delilah's with all of her ice. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is she was in a space trying to enjoy her own space and was confronted by somebody presenting themselves as a fan, which can happen to anyone, anywhere, and decided to utilize that moment to do some dumb shit. Let's not excuse people in poor behavior for little side anecdotes that really don't make sense. Yes, McDonald's is not great for you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and what? Would you like her to have it her way at Burger King? It doesn't matter. So let's get that out the way first. Let's go ahead and play the video. There is additional video of Ice Spice actually having a fucking brawl with this girl outside. They even talked to this lady on fucking TMZ, getting her side of the story, which, whatever. But we'll get to it. Let's get to it, man. Fuck it. All right. So we got Ice Spice and a friend. See this girl come jogging in. Okay. Oh damn, shit, the drop pause? Okay.
Gas? Ready? Girl. What? Ready for what? Take gas. You take gas? That's what you do, you take gas? Yeah. So go take gas. So you from Cali? So go take gas. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from?
Okay, so she starts set tripping on Ice Spice. She didn't come in and really greet nobody or nothing. She should have already got punched off rip because she started putting the ass on the girl's shoulder. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know. Hey, you come putting your ass on a stranger's shoulder, there already should have been repercussions of the situation. I'm being comical, but I'm being super real about the situation as well when you violate a nigga bubble. You know what I mean? You start putting your bubble in a nigga bubble, you might end up with a bubble. You feel me? I'm just saying. But nonetheless, let's get back to it. A lot of violations off rip.
That's what you do, you take gas? Yeah. So go take gas. So you from Cali?
Then you come in talking about something you ready to shake ass. You ain't say, hey, hello, hi, my name is nothing. You want to shake some ass? Who is you?
So go take gas. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali?
And she start hitting her with the where you from? Are you from Cali? Where your mama stay? Where your grandmama stay? Type shit.
Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirac. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirac.
Chirac.
So where you from? So where you from?
And you know where she from because you knew who the fuck you walked in on when you came in. You know that girl from the BX. Okay? And you came in on BS. Okay, so this is the McDonald's. She said, McDonald's? Well, I'm from Wendy's. And then she fires off on her. She gets extremely offended at the I'm from Wendy's. Okay? So then she takes a yap at Ice Spice. Ice Spice then gets up. She ready to catch her issue. She was a little flustered. Not prepared. I don't see how she wasn't prepared. The girl started getting in your face. You should have already been on guard. However, you know, she did read the situation eventually. Hey, Ice Spice said, let me get your issue. Fuck it. Let me get your issue. I got you. Hey, she squared up. I ain't mad at it. She got a whole heart on her fucking. Oh, shit.
Let me fight her.
Hold on. This is a whole dude. What the hell's going on? I saw the inside footage. I even seen footage of them rolling on the floor. I did not see this piece with the nigga. Wow, who is him? His face need to be plastered everywhere online with a fucking wanted poster.
Let me fight her. On your mama. Let me fight her. Let me fight a. Why would you want to fight me? Are you a bitch? You want to fight a bitch? Why would you fight me, bitch? We get off on anything.
So as you can see, Ice Spice is out in the middle of the street rumbling with this girl.
Hey, don't jump her.
They done tumbled on the ground. She got up. Hey, say what you want, man. Ice Spice, you know, I don't care for your music, but you held it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, win, lose, or draw, she held it down, right? She was confronted by a complete stranger. She was put in a situation. Why she didn't have security around, I don't know. She was on a guerrilla mission. Maybe this is shout out to Low Key from Apple Music. He says he's seen Ice Spice on this same type of timing in New York. You know what I mean? Like sometimes she just goes around and be out, no security, straight dolo, straight raw with it. So apparently this is her MO, where she needs some time away to just be ISIS, right? And I think people do deserve that sometimes, but unfortunately, this is the risk you take when you call off the dogs. You know what I mean? So now she's literally kung fu fighting in the middle of the street with a stranger, and it's not a good look. But I will say again, she's holding her own. She did not go in a corner. She didn't not swing back. she had an issue with the guy. She like, hey, let me fight her. I don't know why you want to fight me, but let me fight her. Let me get my fair one real quick and we can go about our day. All I need is to line it up with the girl who tried me real quick and we can all go figure out what we doing later. Separate from each other, but doing later. I'm not mad at this at all.
Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him though. Don't push him because he can't hit you the back. Don't push him. Calm down. All right, but calm down.
And she's in hostile territory. People are, she's got, I don't know how many people in total are there that are not on her side. She's only there with the white girl. Everybody else that's out there is with them. It's probably about 5, 6, anywhere between 5 to 10 motherfuckers out there. And she still lined it up. I need mine. I'm not mad at that. So here we have the girl Vea and her interview with TMZ, because they gonna get any scraggler they could find, no matter what, they gonna sit down with them and try to have a decent conversation.
I was with my friends and everything, and we came from the beach earlier that night, and we decided to go walk around Hollywood or whatever. But before we did that, we decided to stop by McDonald's because we all had to use the bathroom. So then one of my friends, she comes out and she was like, "Oh, I think that's Ice Spice over there." And I'm like, "Oh, for real?" So I go up to them and I'm giving her and the other girl she was with compliment. And then immediately Ice Spice was just
Didn't hear a single compliment. All I heard was ass. The first word that came out in the goddamn in the audio was ass. And then you say, "What, to shake some ass? Y'all ready to shake some ass?" Ice Spice like, "You shaking some ass? That's what you do? You shake ass?" Well, go ahead and go shake some ass. We over here trying to eat. And we ain't trying to eat no ass. So go on. So off rip, within 10 seconds of you opening your motherfucking mouth, you already lying.
being rude. She was like, "Why are you over here? You could leave. Bye." And I'm like, "Why are you being rude?" Pretty much. And she was basically saying like, "You could just leave. Bye. Like, I don't even know why you're at my table."
We saw
Then
how
that's
quick
when I
that
proceeded to ask her
erupted.
like, "You don't got to be rude. I'm just giving you guys a compliment." And I'm like, "You know what? Where are you from?" She said, "I'm from New York." So I said, "Let me tell you something. I don't care."
Ain't no fucking way you and your friend recognized that it was Ice Spice from outside the spot. And you don't know where Ice Spice is from. And you ain't even from that area to be banging talking about I'm from Chirac. You not even from the area to be goddamn G-checking nobody about where they from. Are you crazy? Now you lucky things didn't escalate. You lucky Ice Spice. You lucky Ice Spice friend ain't have the unmitigated gall to go upside your head and bust your shit down and have more red on your head than your motherfucking hair, because you'll be having a totally different interview right now.
Where are you from? I'm like, "You in LA, you in my city now. You
What?
can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, if you wanted us to leave, you could have just politely said, 'Oh, I'm not in the mood,' or something, right? Instead of just yelling at me." So she kept going on, then she calls me a bitch. So after she calls me a bitch, I hit her. So I hit her, and then so I got escorted out the McDonald's.
You got escorted out. You didn't get escorted out, ma'am. You did not get escorted out. You swung on her. She jumped on the table. She jumped on 2 different tables to try to get to you. You was already on your way out. You thought you was going to get a lick, whip, and get up out of there and be able to go tell your friends, I hauled off on Ice Spice ass. Yeah, I got that off. And you didn't think that she was going to be down to throw them things. She was. And this is, man, we just seen, what's going on with the fighting shit lately? Niggas is throwing hands lately. We just seen, goddamn, I didn't even talk about it on my channel, but Jada Waiter got into it with Emily girl in the club. Des Dior came in throwing them things. Are we cleansing? Are we getting back to 90s energy where motherfuckers if you got an issue, you gotta go ahead and throw it out? I'm not mad at that as long as it don't escalate to anything beyond that, but we should be more civilized. I will be honest about that, but At bare minimum, if we could just keep it to the hands, I'm a happy camper. But this chick tripping.
And then so after they escorted me, I'm like by my car and I hear Ice Spice in the middle of the street talking about some, where is that bitch at? I want to fight her with you woo woo.
As she
So I
should.
come back down the street and then that's when me and her fought again. And then she just kept talking a whole lot of mess.
She
That's
should
just like
have.
the brief of the story, honestly. And then as I'm outside the McDonald's as well, she picks up one of my homie's phone. She picks it up and she throws his phone and broke his screen.
Fuck
So
his phone.
it was just like basically she was being disrespectful and rude, which is why we fought. You know, as a fan,
No.
I'm not expecting you to be rude or nothing like
You
that.
definitely not a fan. She wasn't being disrespectful. She was caught off guard. You came in on dumb shit. You came in like you're not a fan. For whatever reason, you already had some vitriol in your heart towards her. Maybe because she blew up with the red hair and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on. You know? Brunette on brunette violence. I don't know what the hell's going on. But you came in there on timing. And the timing that you was on, she was with it. Once she got a hold of the situation to see, okay, this ain't just no crazy motherfucker. This a real life crazy motherfucker. I gotta get crazy with this motherfucker. So I wish, honestly, she would have got a couple more off on you for playing them type of games.
I'm thinking you're gonna, you know, you're just gonna, oh, like thank you for supporting me, this and that. But she had a different attitude towards me, you know. With Ice Spice, I have no like longer beef with her. Like I never had beef with her,
Beef.
nothing. But she lost the fan. I can't listen to her the same anymore.
You
Like
don't listen to
it's
no
just
damn
now I
Ice
know that
Spice.
you're like disrespectful and all of that. I just can't support her no more, you know.
You gotta be a delusional motherfucker to think you got beef with somebody who don't know you. These are the people we gotta watch out for. It's people like you. It's people like that motherfucker that shot up Rihanna's house. We gotta watch out for you motherfuckers, man. You parasocial ass motherfuckers, man. You people that live in these goddamn internet streets a little bit too much. You went to the beach with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you should be on that type of energy coming from the beach with your friends. You was out there playing with SpongeBob, Patrick, you know what I'm saying? And you was in the spot to get you a Krabby Patty and couldn't get one. Talking about you needed to use the bathroom. Well, why you ain't never take your ass in that motherfucker then? These people, man. Hey, I say it all the time. Sometimes these niggas need to get their ass whooped. Now, she didn't necessarily get whooped, but she definitely met her match that day. And I'm all for it. Because what did you think was supposed to happen? Now, since this incident took place, Ice Spice's attorney, Bradford Cohen, comes out, and that's a very familiar name because I believe this is the same attorney that's representing Pooh Shiesty. He talked to TMZ and he says that the unprovoked attack on my client has been reported to the LAPD, and we will be pursuing any and all avenues to hold the perpetrators responsible for their actions, including criminally and civilly. We are also exploring holding the location responsible for their lack of appropriate security. I don't think you're going to really get anything done there. I don't know too many McDonald's that have security. I've seen security in McDonald's before, but it's not like a constant thing. And yeah, it's been a while since I've been inside one. But I don't think y'all going to get shit done there. Why does she not have sufficient security knowing who she is? Now, that's not me coming down on Ice Spice. Y'all see, I've supported her throughout this whole video. But if we're going to hold anybody accountable for lack of security, she's going to have to take that one. But as far as pressing charges, criminally and civilly for the attack, I don't see anything wrong with it. Ice Spice is a civilian. I don't know of any gang affiliation with Ice Spice. I don't know of her bothering too much of anybody. She's a pop rapper. You know what I mean? And she deserves to be able to enjoy her space. Now, I think Cleo Trappa came out and said something as well. Remember, Cleo Trappa and Ice Spice were once upon a time friends. That friendship ended badly. in the public eye. Cleo didn't feel like she was being taken seriously. She was invited on a tour, but was never properly promoted for the tour. They didn't want to give her any accommodations to be on the tour. She basically ran through her budget to be on the tour. And ultimately, they fell out, right? So Cleo came out and said, "Run for cover, bitch." His Twitter user below says, "You so weird, girl, boo." Which this was weird. Cleo says, "What? I know y'all not mad at me because security was busy carrying bags. Please. He gets paid a flat fee, silly." Which I guess she would understand the mechanics of Ice Spice's security because Ice Spice made her pay her security to carry her bags during that tour. So not only did she exhaust her resources on hotel and travel, but she also had to pay Ice Spice's security just for them to not actually secure anything for her. And in addition to that, I think she said some things about ain't she say she got real friends and I was the fake one. And of course, she points out that the young lady that she was with did nothing, got the fuck out the way. And I think there is a clip of the young lady getting pushed into the table or something like that, where she damn near hit her head and started packing up her lunch. You know what I'm saying? So she wasn't much help, but I don't think she was expected to be much help either. But I think what she's implying is that if Cleo was there when they were still tight, if somebody would have ran up on Ice Spice like that, she would have been down to defend the situation. I think that's what she's getting at. Now, what's interesting is as Ice Spice was in a McDonald's, she's been promoting Wendy's. All right. So we see even as far back as, just about a week ago, she was on Twitter saying, "Still rich, still craving Wendy's new spicy chicken sandwich, Wendy's partner hashtag." She also posted a piece of this video of her being attacked. And she said, "This wouldn't happen at Wendy's." So probably from here on out, we're not going to see Ice Spice at no motherfucking McDonald's. She going to be at Wendy's. I ain't going to lie. Come to the Wendy's around this motherfucker. This shit could happen too. But I hope this never happens again. But again, I do salute Ice Spice for defending herself and, not retreating in that situation. You earned a bit of respect from me in that one. Okay? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stakes I built.